Welcome to the show. As reported by the CharlotteObserver.com, Alex Andrade. Joey Logano wins historic NASCAR dirt race at Bristol Motor Speedway. Reported by the Charlotte Observer, Alex Andrade, March 29th, 2021. Joey Logano won NASCAR's Cup Series dirt race at Bristol Motor Speedway, a historic event that was delayed a day for rain but ended in a cloud of dust. It's definitely a big race to win. Definitely one you want to have on your bucket list, quote unquote. Logano, a 27-time Cup winner and former series champion, said winning on dirt, that's something special, quote unquote. Logano led the final 61 laps of the 253-lap race. He took the lead from Daniel Suarez before the end of the second stage, but still had to fend off Denny Hamlin late in the race as the Cup Series veterans worked through lap traffic. Hamlin slid high, rounding turn 2 and fell back. But a caution flag came out with 5 laps remaining in the race for a spin by Mike Marlar on the front stretch, which bunched the field up again. Logano led the pack on a single-file restart for a 2-lap shootout and held on to the top spot. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. passed Denny Hamlin for a second-place finish before the checkered flag. Hamlin finished third. Martin Truex Jr., who started third in the overtime shootout, fell all the way back to 19th, last on the lead lap after equipment trouble. He won Sunday's Truck Series race at the track, his first truck race since 2006. NASCAR pulls off the grand experiment before the racing even ended. NASCAR knew it was returning. Between the second and final stages, Bristol Motor Speedway president Jerry Caldwell announced over the loudspeaker at the track that NASCAR would run a dirt race at Bristol next spring. The dirt experience is unlike any other for NASCAR fans and could become a must-see event every season, quote unquote, Caldwell said in a track release. The announcement was met with cheers in the stadium, which was originally expected to host between 30,000 to 40,000 fans for a Sunday race. Sunny skies during the day and a constant stream of track preparation before and during the race, which included a process of tilling, packing, and even really watering, helped dry the track over to a point where dust was the biggest issue in racing. I thought the racing was good, quote unquote, Denny Hamlin said after the race. It was almost like the old Bristol. I think a lot of the wrecks happened because of the dust and you couldn't see anything, quote unquote. NASCAR heavily watered the track before the final stage after dust impaired driver visibility and caused multiple wrecks. By the end of the race, grip was limited, but Logano's team adapted to maintain the lead. He becomes the 7th different winner in as many races. And Suarez shines with the new team. Daniel Suarez delivered a highlight performance after nearly winning the first stage and leading his career-high number of laps in the Cup race. Suarez had 58 laps despite his limited dirt experience. I don't even know what I'm doing, quote unquote, Suarez jokingly told Fox during the race. His first attempt on a dirt track came on Smoky Mountain Speedway 6 days ago in a late model car, but he still finished in 4th. He called Bristol one of his favorite racetracks, but said he wasn't sure what to expect racing on dirt. In Mexico, we don't have ovals and dirt, at least that I know, quote unquote, said Suarez, a native on Monterrey, Mexico. Suarez said he didn't see his strong performance as a fluke either after leading a lap at Atlanta last weekend and running in the top 5 before finishing in 17th. He credited his Trackhouse racing team, an organization co-owned by industry expert Justin Marks and international music icon Pitbull. His team's number 99 Chevrolet has made quick progress in the series since joining this year. It's the second week in a row that we've been running strong, quote unquote, Suarez said. I don't see this as, okay, we run good because we're on dirt. I feel like everyone at Trackhouse Racing has done an incredible job to work hard on these cars, get them better. Really a lot of support from RCR, engines and chassis and everything. Feel like we still have a long way to go from where we want to be, but we're heading the right direction, quote unquote. Dirt experience doesn't help. Meanwhile, dirt experience didn't quite pay off for expert drivers Kyle Larson and Christopher Bell. They were sent both from contention early in the race when they made contact in turn 2. Bell exited the race with damage to his number 20 Toyota. Larson went multiple laps down in his number 5 Chevy. Instead, it was non-dirt racers Truex, Suarez, and Logano who were the center of conversation as much as the event itself and the unusual spectacle of cup cars on a dirt track. Logano said he didn't at all consider himself a dirt expert after running only a handful of events beforehand in preparation for the race. He said the very slick track and very dusty conditions challenged all the drivers and spoke to the talent level in the top series. For more than one reason, Logano considered the event a success, but he looked at the big picture. You know what it showed us, quote unquote, Logano said, that you don't have to be going 200 miles an hour to put on a great race, quote unquote. Brought to you by CharlotteObserver.com. CharlotteObserver.com, Alex Andrade, March 29th, 2021. And yes, I do have that. And thanks for tuning in. Signing off.